The Taurus Judge, one of the hottest selling revolvers on the planet. Why do you think that is? Who would have thought of putting a 410 shot shell into a revolver with 5 rounds in that chamber? Taurus did. 5 rounds in the chamber. Taurus did. Derringer also does. But this has got 5 rounds. Let's talk about the gun. This is my personal gun. All the guns I do speak about are my personal guns, and I wouldn't buy it if I didn't like it. And let me give you my take on this gun. It is model number 4510. It does have a rail on it, which I do recommend if you're going to get a Judge, get a rail, because the 2 roles for this gun, in my opinion, is for home personal defense and for shooting varmints. As a matter of fact, I took out 3 snakes. I would only shoot a venomous snake, by the way. I took out 3 what's called coral snakes, the most venomous snake in North America. I live in Palm Beach County, Florida, the #1 place for coral snakes in the country. 3 on my property. I'm on 3 acres near the ocean. So, yes, this gun has served its purpose and actually could have saved my life, because those snakes, if they bite you, you could die within 24 hours. And the anti-venom is extremely rare. They don't make it anymore. So I'm very appreciative that I purchased this Judge from Taurus. So, you want it for shooting varmints, rabid raccoons, snakes, rats, things like that. It's not for going out and plinking bottles and target shooting, in my opinion. 45 long Colt's very expensive. It's pricey to go to the range with. And those are the 2 roles for the gun. Let me tell you the length. It's 9 1/4 inches long. It's a big gun. It's not good for concealment. If you're going to conceal a gun that weighs what this weighs, 35 ounces, you might as well go with something that is going to give you more firepower than just 5 rounds. And there's a number of guns. We can go on and on about other options for concealment. This is not a concealment gun, especially with that light on it. Boy, it's a big package. But the light is good for home personal defense. And when I go for a walk around my yard at night, I like having that light in case I see a venomous snake. The finish on this gun is stainless steel, matte stainless steel. The grips are rubber, nice rubber to hold that concussion for the recoil, but not great for concealment. It's going to catch on your clothes. I already said the barrel length's 3 inches. And let me sit down and just talk some more about it. Let me hold up my hands. Actually, before I do that, let me look at some ammo here. All right, let me zoom in. On your left is a 12 gauge, and then the red one there is the 410. You can see the drastic size difference. Not saying the 410 is any slouch. On the bottom, game loads, you see that? Oops, the game loads, 410. Now that's 3 inches. Keep in mind, Taurus makes 2 versions of the Judge. The one I'm showing you is the 2.5 inch chamber. They also make one in a 3 inch chamber. So if you're going to buy one, you might as well buy the 3 inch chamber. I'm going to buy a second one just for that purpose of having the 3 inch chamber. I've already got the ammo for it. I was at the gun show. Up here above it, look at that. That's 2.5 inch. That'll go in this gun. And it travels at 1,830 feet per second. Those slugs. Pretty nice power there, huh? That's a hollow point too. Look above that. That's a 3 inch for my future Judge. Triple aught buck. Tell you, that's nothing to sneeze at. Some bad guy comes in your home. This is great because it's got a pretty good chance of hitting them with 5 pellets. All right, there's the ammo. Here's what the holster right there. When I do walk around my property, or if I do go camping and I'm looking for things that might hurt me, bite me, this is the way I would carry it. It's good to carry, openly if it's legal out in the forest, and that's my holster for it. I think I got that from Galco. I forget the number of places to get great holsters. Let me pan out and sit down and talk about the gun. And I'll also show you a comparison here with a Smith revolver. Now Smith, talking about Smith, let me say this. Here's a Smith here. Just happen to have one. And this is an unfair comparison because this is made from the Performance Center. This revolver, 44 Magnum, beautiful, those wooden grips. See that chamber, how tight it is. The action on this Smith, oh, beautiful. But the Performance Center is in a whole class of its own, twice the price as a Judge. So it's not a fair comparison. My only point here is that Smith is coming out, right now, it is out, with their own version of a revolver that shoots a .410 shotgun shell. It's called the Governor. It's available for sale as we speak now. If you want to buy a revolver that shoots a .410 shotgun shell, send me a private message and I'll make sure you get the best deal in the country. I'll refer you to the best dealership in the country, and therefore you don't lose any money. But I'm just letting you know, Smith has one called the Governor. It shoots 6 rounds, not 5, and it also shoots, in addition to the .45 Colt and the .410 shotgun gauge, it also shoots the .45 ACP. So you got 3 options. Okay, back to the gun we're talking about. Now let me give you, first of all, see the chamber here? It is slightly, see that little shake there? Slightly loose. When I first purchased it, it didn't come out that easy, the chamber. I worked it, I put my ballast on it, and it's just fine now. You got to break it in, you have to shoot it. And that's okay, I'm okay with this. I do like the rail, like I said. The problem is, see, because it's a big gun, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", and I have big hands. I can't reach that light. See, I'm holding it lefty, I'm a righty, but I can't reach that light. But that's okay. If some bad guy comes at you, you're going to have to do this with 2 hands. You're going to get the grip if you're a righty like this, and then you're going to have to quickly flick the switch on to get your light and see your target. Okay? So get one with the rail. The rear sight, I like this. Some people do not. I just like it. It has a notched out groove, and it's beautiful milling across the top. You know, for a gun that doesn't cost all that much, I hate quoting prices. I think, I know what the retail is on this. It's over $600, but you're not going to pay retail. Send me a private message. For the price you pay for this, you get great milling on this product. The top is beautiful. You got these beautiful front sights, and you got this U-notch shaped rear sight. I mean, in reality, if you're going to use this for home defense, you're not going to sit there and when someone's ready to hit you with a baseball bat or shoot you, and sit there and say, hold on a second, I got to take aim and really, focus my eyeballing on you. You're going to point that triple-aught buck and just blast. So that front sight's the most important sight on all guns, for that matter, in my opinion. The front sight. It's heavy. It's it's not light. It's okay for male or female. Just practice with it like any other gun. I do like the grips. I love the trigger on this gun, and I love the hammer. Nothing wrong with that. The limitations you have here is that it's only plays 2 roles: home defense and for shooting varmints, in my opinion. The other limitation is if you're going to put a .45 long Colt in it, you just got to realize it's going to be shorter here. Unlike this shotgun shell, it's going to go straight through the barrel, and the .45 long Colt's going to have some gas escape, and before it goes through the barrel, it might affect accuracy, it might not. For most viewers and for most people who purchase this gun, I think you're going to purchase it for the purpose of that, the .410 shotgun shell. If you want a .45 long Colt, get a .45 long Colt for that sole purpose. If you want a .45 ACP like the Governor also shoots from Smith & Wesson, get a .45 ACP that specifically just shoots the .45 ACP, in my opinion. But it's nice having the options, nothing wrong with that. And that's my take on it. It's a big gun, it's heavy, it's not good for concealment, it's good for home protection, it's good for shooting varmints. It saved me. I took out 3 deadly snakes. One of them was in my garage. Imagine having a little 3-year-old girl going out and play in your garage, your daughter, and there's a coral snake. A coral snake. And people say they don't bite, that they just nibble on you and their teeth don't go into you. Not true. Not true. They kill. Because if one of their little fangs just penetrate your skin just like a little bit, the venom is enough to kill an elephant in 12 hours. It is the most deadly snake in North America, and I thank Taurus for making this gun, because it could have saved the life. I just, who knows what that snake would have done. Anyway, that's my take on the Taurus Judge. If you want one, send me a private message, and I'll show you how to get one at a great price. Straight Shooter checking out, as always. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Just really cool. Let me zoom in on it again. It's just so cool, this gun. It's just, for the money, it's worth it. Check it out. Bye-bye. Thank you.